They'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. But he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
After 11.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
To throw, here's Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
4 yards.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lion. Mustang 9.
Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And the Titans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That's dumped off to Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard from 4 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
You get a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Throwing is Hurts. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he fires one incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
19 tight.
They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Ward. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Davis forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward. He completes it to Ridley. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 18, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats.
To throw is Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Ready.
Going for it, here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and 10.
19. Come on. Set. Panther 11. Like Warriors 70. Go.
Now Ward. Open man down the field. That's Heilmanner. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Again, it's Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Mustang 19. Here we go, shot. Ready,
A final shot before break. Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 36-yard line.
18, rush. Here we go, here we go. Panthers 60, Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Ward. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
79
line.
Broncos. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call. but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing now, Ward. Well, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 30-yard line.
Now second and 3.
Forward, come on.
Back to throw. Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at
60
the
Eagle.
38-yard line.
79. 70. Let go.
Ward to throw once more. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
20 more yards.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10
Let's go now.
at the 18-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okakwo. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 4 yards out. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
No touchdown. 180, 180. No
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Jake
Elliott now to add the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
Ward off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's complete to DK. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Chimray DK, 73 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two short. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Titans take over first and 10.
On the ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great, set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.